Today's truth might be a little fucking long, simply because it's been a while since I've seen you all. And, typically I come on here, shooting this shit and complaining about X, Y, and Z. And I said I was not going to do that the next time you guys saw me. But here we are. I'm about to complain like shit. Buckle up. A friend of mine asked me the other day, what now? And all I got is, thank God I don't look like what I've been through. Because I don't know what's next. I don't. Because up until this point, I thought I had everything figured out. And I thought that, the best laid plans would, would be paved with gold. But we are still sitting in shits. The shit is high. It's stinking. It stinks so much you barely smell it anymore. Y'all want to know where I'm sitting? I'm sitting in a motherfucking moving truck. That's where I'm sitting. Because if y'all recall, a couple of summers ago, I came to y'all and I was like, I was going to make the best of a situation that I have no control over. I'm going to rejoice and I'm going to, be happy with the little instead of the a lots, right? And in me being happy, I accepted. I wanted more, as most people do, but I was like, no, I gotta be happy with the little bit that I got so that I could get more. Right. Hasn't happened yet. It hasn't. And so after that question was asked, literally, I broke down in front of my motherfucking child. I don't know what's next. I don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of anymore. I don't know what's next. And I'm tired of trying to figure it out, to be perfectly fucking honest with you. My youngest child graduates in less than 30, is it 30 days? Something like that. Less than 45 days. Let's give it 45. Prom is in 2 weeks. And I don't have steady income because the last job I had that I actually wanted, that I actually prayed for, that I was actually happy in having, the department closed. And so we was back on the hunt. And I'm still on the hunt. And I ain't giving up, but I'm gonna tell you, it's not looking too good. It's looking like I'm about to, claim crazy and, start that paperwork. If you know, you know. Because I'm over it. What now? What the fuck do I do now? I set aside, or I put my shit on hold, for lack of a better word, to be a better parent to my children than my parents were to me, right? I didn't think about what happens after they don't need me anymore. I didn't think about that shit. Because I always thought they would need me. Hell, I still need my mama. I'm in case. I'm fucking sitting in a moving truck. And I can't go home. And in worst case scenarios, I would love to be in a stable environment so that if my children actually fucking needed me, I would be able to provide a safe haven. And I can't even fucking do that. So what now? What the fuck am I supposed to do now? Recreate myself. I didn't just, but I saw the interview with Eva Marcel, and she said something very poignant and elegant, and it's kind of resonating. Like, I know who mom version of me is. I know who working version of me is. I know who sister version of me. Like, who the fuck am I? I guess that's what I should have been doing all the fucking time, because I was so, inundated with trying to be the perfect mom. Not even perfect, because ain't nothing perfect, but a good enough mom where my children don't fucking hate me and they're not going to put me in a home, right? I was trying to be a good enough friend where my friends didn't abandon me, however, yet and still some of them did. Like, it's just like, what the fuck now? What now? What the fuck am I supposed to do now? I gotta reinvent the wheel, so to speak, again. Who am I without my children? Very rarely do I hear somebody calling me mommy anymore anyway. So it's like, unless they want something or we're genuinely having conversation. And even in the genuine conversation, mommy doesn't come out of their mouths, because I'm not quote unquote mom in that situation. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? I can't use the excuse I need to live in this particular area code because my child is in school and I need to make sure they get to school. There's no school to be had anymore. I don't have to force them to go get higher education if that's not what they choose to do. Whatever it is they choose to do, I want to support them in their endeavors. However, the old adage is, you can't pour from an empty cup. All my cups, every last one of them, my reserves are dry. I have just enough to do this fucking video. You feel me? I had made a plan in December for my birthday. Me and my stylist. Every month, I support her business and I keep my sanity and my mental health in check because I'm taking care of myself. I get my hair and my nails done. We have, chit chat. We break a couple of bottles open. A time is had, right? In me packing up my shit, I found hair and I had to do my own shit. When she sees this, she's gonna die. Hanging on by a motherfucking thread because while I was moving, I cracked a fucking nail. Can I afford to get my fucking nails done? No, because I'm too worried about where the fuck I'm gonna sleep for the next 2 months before, miraculously the Lord doesn't feel like I'm a slave and he decides to, rain down some blessings. Because let's be, the facts of the matter is, y'all all know the economy. Without a job, you can't get a place unless you're Airbnb-ing it up. And the way these Airbnbs is set up, it's like 3 and 4 mortgages. Did I mention I don't have steady income? And it's not for a lack of trying. It's not for a lack of trying. Again, thank God I don't look like what I've been through. Because I have to keep some semblance of appearance up because I am getting interviews. One company even, I interviewed with them motherfuckers. I interviewed with 5 individual people. One in which was the CEO of the company. That interview lasted 3.5 hours. Did I get the job? Did I get the job? I did not. And so here we are. Contemplating life. Yet again, I am dead. In a few years, literally a few years, I will be 50 years old. I have associates and some, they're not close friends, but friendly enough where I could touch them, have break bread and all of that shit. We just don't communicate every day. They're about to retire. I'm legit just getting started. Is this what housewives feel like? After, with the empty nest syndrome, the kids is gone, now what? What am I supposed to do? What the fuck? This is not what I had planned for myself. It's just not. I expected, not no funny shit, not to be a parent. I didn't envision having the little bit of kids I had. I envisioned having a slew of kids, but I also envisioned having a team to help me with said slew of kids. You know, I was going to have a nanny. I was going to have the house on the hill with the pool in the backyard and the entertainment space in the basement. It was just going to be a fun time. Parenting has definitely been fun. It's been something. It's this stage now where I'm like, what the fuck? I did all of that. I've set them up, and now what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because legit, I was legit working to make sure that they had. I wasn't working because I was doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was doing what I wanted to do, if I had followed my heart and all that, I probably wouldn't have all three of them. But so, I mean, the universe works in the way that it does, in the mysterious ways, and the most ways. I don't know what else to do. I have to reinvent my wheel now. I have to either go back to comfortability just to, you know, get my foot in the door, or I have to legit just step out on faith and go back to year 2000 Nicole, where I literally was fearless. I didn't have kids then, so I was fearless. Like, everything that I wanted, I legit got because I walked without fear. I walk with fear now simply because I got shit to lose. I still got shit to lose, so I'm still trying to navigate this uncertainty of walk without the fear or walk with the fear because you already know what the fuck may or may not happen. Because clearly, me stepping out on faith, I wouldn't be in a moving van right now giving y'all this dissertation of bullshit. Because that's what it is. Because that's how y'all gonna see it anyway. Some of you at least. I got friends that's retiring from jobs. I got friends that legit, they've been at their workplace for, 5+ years, and they're looking for something new and just started their job search and have gotten it. I have consistently been interviewing and putting in shit for the last 6 fucking months straight, and not a nibble. And it's not because I don't have the skill set. Because my ass is old. I'm not a fresh out of college, manipulative, moldable type individual. I already come equipped. And so don't nobody want to pay me for the equipment. They want me to be dumb. And they want me to work for minimum wage in this economy. Minimum wage can't even get an apartment. A studio apartment anywhere in the Maryland, District of Columbia, Alexandria side of Virginia. the metro accessible sides, okay, of the DMV. Outside of that, maybe. But because I don't have a vehicle, because I don't have a fucking job yet, I can't explore to move outside of those places. And if I move outside of the DMV, I'm moving out of the country. I'm moving out of state. I'm getting the fuck. That's what I want to do. That's the fearless side of me. The fearless side of me is just, I want to pack up literally all my clothes, my shoes, my purses, my jewelry, and makeup. That's it. And I want to get the hell out of the United States of these shitty asses of America. That's what I want to do. That's the fearless side of me. That's the 2000 me. Before I had kids. Before I had a nigga that, manipulated me into thinking. Like, all of that. Before I fell in love and wanted to settle down. That was the fearless. I didn't have shit to lose then. I got shit to lose now. And so... That's today's truth. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't. I don't know what the fuck to do. And all I got going for me, like the only saving grace I got, is that I don't look like what I am actually going through and what I've been through. Because if I had allowed the thing that I used to always say to them bitches in the homeless shelter when I was living there, because they didn't understand why I looked not the part. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I can't allow my circumstances to dictate how I operate in real life. This is how I operate in real life. This mug is pretty. Y'all see it? It could look better. Let's be very clear. But circumstances being what it's made, that's about all y'all finna get. And so, because I don't look like a bum, because I don't look like I am depressed, because I don't look like my anxiety attacks come in waves. So there's strong ones and there are little ones. Like, because I don't look like what I fucking been through, people don't take what the fuck I'm going through seriously. And so I gotta walk with just a little bit of fear, because I got shit to lose. Not that I care about what people think, but I gotta kind of care about what people think. Because if I was to walk into the interview looking homeless, it wouldn't have lasted. I wouldn't have gotten to the big boss interview that lasted 3.5 fucking hours. I didn't mean for this. I really didn't mean for it to be this long, today's truth, but it's so much more I could say, but it maybe we'll do a part 2 later on in the week, but right now, somebody help. Therapy ain't working. I'm using all the tools, all of them. I've used all the tools so much that I have isolated people, because now they don't know what the fuck to say. So they say nothing, because I have nothing to say either. I don't know what encouraging words there are, other than, here's a job, work it. Here's a house, live in it, make it your own. Here's a vehicle so that you can get to said job, so that you can upkeep said house. I said I wasn't going to cry during this video today, and I'm not. It may not be your truth, but it's definitely mine, and it definitely stings, and it definitely hurts. And I wish that I knew 20 years ago when I started having kids that I would be in a state of limbo 20 years later. I literally never thought about the what after. What happens after they move out and I don't have nobody else to take care of? I didn't think about that. I legit didn't, because I thought I would always have to take care of them. Possibly because I really want somebody to take care of me. So, before those tears fall, I'll be back for part 2.